From how galaxies move to the tiny twists of DNA, science helps us understand the secrets of the universe. It's a powerful tool that reveals the hidden mechanisms of life and the cosmos. But sometimes we get tricked by things that seem true, but aren't. These misconceptions, or logical fallacies, can mess up our thinking and lead us astray. Logical fallacies are errors in reasoning that can cloud our judgment. They affect what we choose, what we believe, and how we see the world. These fallacies can be subtle, often hiding in plain sight, influencing our decisions and beliefs without us even realizing it. Like hidden currents in the ocean, they can pull us in the wrong direction and make us believe things that aren't real. They can be as deceptive as they are pervasive. Today, we're going to look at 5 common science myths so you can learn to spot them and not get fooled. By understanding these myths, you can sharpen your critical thinking skills. Science is all about finding the truth using evidence and logic. It's a journey of discovery that requires us to question and verify. Let's uncover 5 really common science myths you might believe without even knowing it. Stay tuned as we debunk these misconceptions and reveal the truth behind them. Let's start on a hot summer day. The sun is shining, kids are swimming, and families are enjoying their time at the beach. It's the perfect weather for some fun in the sun. And of course, everyone wants ice cream to cool off. Ice cream trucks are busy and kids are happily licking their cones. But here's an interesting observation. When more people buy ice cream, more people seem to drown. This might sound alarming at first. Does that mean ice cream makes people drown? Of course not. It's a common misconception. This is an example of a fallacy. Just because 2 things happen at the same time doesn't mean one causes the other. It's a classic case of correlation, not implying causation. The real reason behind both events is something else entirely, like the hot summer weather. When it's hot, more people go swimming and more people buy ice cream. To avoid this mistake, always ask yourself if there's another reason why 2 things seem connected. Look for the underlying factors that might be influencing both. Remember the ice cream and drowning example so you don't make the wrong conclusion. It's a valuable lesson in critical thinking and understanding the difference between correlation and causation. And now let's think about luck, where some people win and some lose. Imagine someone playing roulette. The excitement builds as the wheel spins and the ball bounces unpredictably. The player watches intently, heart pounding, hoping for a win. They keep winning, and then they think, red has to come up next because black has come up 5 times in a row. This belief grows stronger with each spin, as they become more convinced that a change is due. This is called the gambler's fallacy. It's a common misconception that past events influence future outcomes in games of chance. It's thinking that what happened before affects what will happen next in a game of chance. But in reality, each event is independent. But each spin of the wheel is completely separate. The outcome of one spin does not influence the next. The chance of red or black is always 50/50, no matter what happened before. This is a fundamental principle of probability. We like to find patterns, but luck doesn't follow any rules. Our brains are wired to seek order, even in randomness. Remember, every flip of a coin is a new chance, and luck is unpredictable. Embrace the uncertainty and enjoy the thrill of the game. Let's go to a university, a place where experts are important. We often listen to people with important titles and awards. This is the appeal to authority, believing something just because a smart person said it. But science is about proof, not who said it. Even really smart scientists can be wrong. History is full of ideas that everyone believed, but turned out to be false. We need to look closely at all ideas, even if they come from someone famous. It's good to be skeptical. Now we come to a place where complicated problems seem to have only 2 simple answers. This is the false dichotomy, thinking there are only 2 opposite choices. Science is full of grey areas. Think about climate change. A false dichotomy makes us pick a side, which causes arguments. The truth is much more complicated. Look for the grey areas, accept that things are complex, and don't put things in simple boxes. Science is all about the messy, complicated real world. Our last stop is the strawman fallacy. This is when someone twists what their opponent said to make it easier to attack. Instead of talking about the real argument, they attack a fake, weaker version. For example, we should use more renewable energy to fight climate change. The straw man response: so, you want to shut down all businesses? This avoids a real discussion and stops progress. To fight this fallacy, point out the twist and talk about the real points. Good discussions need understanding, not just winning. As we finish our journey, remember these fallacies are roadblocks to understanding. Knowing about them helps us understand information better. By thinking critically, we can make smart choices about what we believe. We can help make a world where evidence is king and logic is our guide. Question everything, ask for proof, and accept that the universe is complicated. These fallacies are traps. Understanding them makes us smarter and helps us have better discussions. Which of these fallacies have you seen? Tell us what you think in the comments below.